Hey guys, this is E10 Sun from Sunbros. Today I'm really excited to be bringing you guys this brand new video, but before we get started with that, I want to make sure I remind you guys on how to get entered in for a chance to win our guaranteed skin giveaways that we do every Sunday night during our 1-hour question and answer live stream. All you gotta do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and comment below with your in-game name and which skin you'd like to receive on either the NA or EU servers under 700 vouchers. And remember, the more videos that you do this with that are uploaded each week, the higher chance you have to win. Alright guys, welcome to the Emily Hero Quick Look video. Emily is a class warrior tank. Her role is mobility, and as you guys can see in the bottom left corner, her constitution and attack damage are both above average, while her ability damage and difficulty are both below average. Emily's passive is dual. When Emily's normal attacks and combo hit only one target, she deals additional damage. Emily's first ability is Kick Blade. Emily flings a blade hidden behind her leg. After hitting the initial target, the blade bounces up to 4 times, dealing damage and reducing target's movement speed, with the initial target taking additional movement speed reduction. Emily then gains movement speed after the blade returns to her, as well as gets a small amount of health restored, and the ability's cooldown is reduced. Emily's second ability is Combo. Emily launches into a chain of attacks, dealing physical damage. The second hit knocks her target into the air and empowers her next normal attack to deal additional physical damage with a charge effect. There's a passive ability on the second ability Combo. Emily recovers 1% of her maximum HP and maximum mana per second and gains movement speed after exiting battle. Emily's ultimate is Enrage. Emily becomes enraged after 1 second, dealing a bunch of magic damage, gaining attack damage and movement speed, and becoming immune to a certain amount of damage. While enraged, she also deals magic damage every second for 8 seconds. Alright guys, next we're going to be moving on to Emily's pros and cons, starting with her pros, her strengths, things you're going to want to focus on if you're playing as her, and things you're going to want to avoid if you're playing against her. Emily's first pro is that she has great mobility. This shows up in a couple different ways, starting with her second ability, Combo, which launches her into a chain of attacks that deal extra damage. The second one knocks the target up. Now, both of these attacks are like a dash. They do launch her forward, as well as the third portion of this ability, which is that she gets an enhanced auto attack that has a charge ability, so it will dash to the target that she's attacking with that auto attack. So it's kind of like a 3-set dash. And then, of course, the passive of this second ability, Combo, gives her 10 movement speed after exiting combat, and that goes up to 20 movement speed at level 6. Additionally, Emily gains 40 movement speed when she ults. Emily's second pro is that she has great natural tankiness, and this comes in a couple different forms also. First, her first ability, Kick Blade. After the blade comes back to her after bouncing around from one target to the next, Emily does gain health back, which is nice to have. Secondly is the passive part of her second ability, Combo, where she recovers 1% of her maximum HP and mana per second. And then, of course, her ultimate, Enrage, which makes her immune to a certain percentage of damage, starting at 40 damage, going all the way up to 80 damage at level 3. Emily's last and final pro is that she has great 1v1 potential, and this comes in the form of her passive Duel. When Emily's normal attacks and combo hit only one target, she deals 50% additional damage. Now, I've tried her out in games, and I can tell you the 50% extra damage is nothing to scoff at. It's fairly significant, and it can be a big-time difference maker. Additionally, because of her ability Kick Blade, which slows a target down up to 80% on the first target hit, and she gets health back based on her AD, she can actually heal herself fairly frequently for a pretty decent amount. Next, we're going to be moving on to Emily's cons. These are her weaknesses, things you're going to want to avoid if you're playing as her, and things you're going to want to take advantage of or exploit if you're playing against her. Emily's first con is that she's susceptible to crowd control. Like most heroes of her kind, kind of tank warriors, off tanks, if they do not have any ability to remove crowd control effects, it can be a problem where they can get crowd controlled and burst it down. And this is not untrue for Emily. If she gets crowd controlled and stun locked, that can stop her ability to use her ult to do damage reduction. It can also stop her ability to use her first ability, Kick Blade, in order to receive some healing back. Emily's second con is that her dash doesn't go over walls. This may not seem like that big of a deal, but consider that her main strength is her mobility. Being able to go over walls would be a big deal for her, and it would very much change a lot about the way that she engages in fights and moves around the map. Alright guys, that is it for the Emily Hero Quick Look video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some helpful information from it. Remember guys, tomorrow we'll be putting up the Emily How to Build video, so keep an eye out for that one, as it's going to be very worthwhile. I've already been playing a bunch of games on her and have several ideas on how to best build her. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, till next time.